talk about police brutality, this cannot be overemphasized. Reason being that the level of police brutality is across globe. It's not peculiar to Nigeria alone. It's something that happened across the globe. But looking at the Nigerian situation where we all live and stay, you will see that the level at which the police brutality has been taken to is something that we cannot say we can compare it to other nations of the world. Why am I saying this? We've seen some clip of videos on social media going viral of how police brutally dealt with a young lady, flogged him, mercilessly, as if even if she was a criminal, it is not legal for the Nigerian police to flog her in that manner when she has not been convicted by a court of competent jurisdiction. Furthermore, there was a young guy, because of the Okada band or the tricycle, whatever they call them, were bound in Lagos across Nigeria in the first place. And then the police officers intercept one of them and they hit him, even breaking one part of his eye. This is another level that if you are to enforce law, I don't believe that you need to come this far to do all this. Watch this video and look at what the police officer was doing to this young lady and the Okada, the bike man. Let's take a look at it.
See, go back, go there. Go there, follow them. Come here. Remove your hand.
Now, away from this scenario, let's talk about Kuti. We all know the Kuti family, and we know what the Kuti himself passed through in the hands of the Nigerian police. Now, there is things that happened a week ago where Kuti assaulted a police officer. Now, the true story behind this is what I have been finding very difficult to lay my hand on, because there's so many versions of the story. Some said that the police van hit him and ran away, and he ran after them, and so many stories surrounding this. What Kuti did by slapping the officer is condemnable, but I believe that this whole issue was about Kuti slapping the police officer, of which Kuti later turned himself in by visiting the police command in Lagos. But what surprises me is police going to search his house. What were they actually searching his house for? Somebody slapped an officer on the road. He brought himself to you. Then you are going to his house to search his house. For what purpose? If you're going to search him if you're going to charge him to court for anything, it's just for slapping of the police officer, which is against the law. Now, this is something that is a norm within the police, the way they behave and the way they do things. It will, you would like to know that having an issue with a police officer, it is better for you to even have an issue with the Nigerian army. Don't be surprised that you'll be seeing a case being charged to court and be seeing some funny things. Many Nigerians are complaining and crying bitterly for the reason and how police is treating Kuti. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this or saying this is because look at the video clip. If someone did not video the flogging of the Nigerian police to the young lady and that of the Okada man, then justice will never be met. Now the question is this. I saw on Twitter the lady also said that she took them to court and were asked to pay some amount of money and they have not paid her up to now. Now, Nigerian police, they released a statement that the police officer that was slapped is already in coma. Are you kidding me? This is something I don't really understand. He's already in coma after giving his statement. He's in coma. This is why some of us sometimes when we see police or we want to talk about police officers, we always say avoid any police officer you see at all costs. Just don't have anything to do with them. They say police is your friend, but when you look at the other side of the police, Nigerian police, they are not really your friends. Now, there is this video that I'm going to play for you to watch. It's a police officer somewhere in Benue State on the route between Otupo and Oji local government collecting what? Bribe. Will I call it bribe? Or maybe he's collecting his own offering for the day. It's a norm in our highway where a police officer is always seen collecting 50 or 100 naira as the case may be. Before now, they normally collect 50 naira because, but after COVID, they say things are hard, so therefore, they now collect 100 naira. At any point in time you meet a police officer at any checkpoint, they tend to ask you to give them one thing or the other. Buy us water. Waiting there for your boy. What do you have for us? I mean, you're working, they pay you at the end of the month. So buy you water for what? I should look at what you are doing and try to trying to appreciate your effort. Not you coming to tell me to find you something. So in a nutshell, it is better you avoid the Nigerian police officers. So look at the video, give your own you can watch the video and also drop your own opinion as to what you think about the Nigerian police force at the comment section. Thank you.